I'm going to attempt to start a series of videos for the Jehovah's Witnesses, and for I'm going to try to do a little bit on atheism and some of the dead ends of science in regards to creation. This video, obviously, you can tell by the heading, is for the Jehovah's Witnesses, and it was something that was brought to my attention by a friend of mine here on YouTube. He sent me some information. Now, I was already aware of the information, but it wasn't as detailed as this. So I'm glad he sent me this. I'm going to go ahead and read this off to you. But basically, this video is in regards to the Jehovah's Witnesses Bible translation and New World Translation. And just to give you some insight right now, it's basically their translation that they read from. And the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society translated it, and it basically, everywhere where you see the word Lord, and where it's referring to Jesus Christ, they take that word out and they insert Jehovah, and that kind of eliminates the interpretation of Jesus Christ being God, and therefore it obviously diminishes the Trinitarian view that Protestant Christians see today. And I'm just going to read this out. It's from the Life After Watchtower Support Ministries. It's worded a little bit better than what I could do on my own, so I'm going to read it here for you really quick. Basically, it starts off like this: Is the Jehovah's Witness Bible, the New World Translation, a good translation? The Watchtower Bible and Tract Society is known as a religion that denies the deity of Jesus Christ. To this end, when they produced their own translation of the Bible, the New World Translation, they went to great lengths to make it appear that the Scriptures do not support the idea that Jesus Christ is God, Jehovah. In an attempt to shift the emphasis off Jesus Christ as God, they inserted the deviation Jehovah, an adaptation from the original Hebrew word Yahweh for God's name. In place of Theos, God, and Kurios, Lord, in multiple verses in the Christian Greek Scriptures, New Testament. Thus, they created a distinction between Jehovah God and Jesus Christ that is not warranted in the text. In addition to inserting God's name where it is not supported by the text, they have also mistranslated many verses that support the deity of Jesus Christ to justify their own anti-Trinitarian dogma. The following list, and there's a list here, prepared by the Life After Watchtower Support Ministry, provides a record of the verses where the Watchtower Society anti-Trinitarian basis can be seen in their New World Translation. They encourage readers to verify these errors with any Greek-English interlinear, including the Kingdom Interlinear Translation of the Greek Scriptures published by the Watchtower Society. So they're basically saying that they challenge the Jehovah's Witnesses, or anyone who believes the New World Translation to be a trustworthy translation. They're challenging them to do the research. And I have here one that I think is pretty good. It's an interlinear Greek English New Testament translation. So it's got both the English and the Greek. It's got a George Ricker Barry's name on it. It's published by Baker. It's a really popular version. It's pretty good, and it's translating the King James Version there. So check that out. I want to give you some of the words from the New Testament that are used, for instance, like in the 70 or the Septuagint, that support Christ as God, and where they've changed it to Jehovah. And some of the words are words such as Kurios, Kurie, Kurio, which is spelled Kurio, Kurion, Kurio, Kurio, Theos, Theo, Theou, and then Theon, and then Theo again, Theo. And in any place in the New Testament where you'll see those in the Septuagint, they've removed those words, those names, and they replaced them all, every one of them, with Jehovah. So if you'd never read a Bible, if you're completely ignorant of the Christian religion, and you picked up the new the New World Translation, I'm getting it mixed up with the New Living, which is the Bible I use. But if you picked up the New World Translation for the first time, the first Bible you ever picked up, and read it, you would, through your studies, you would come to the conclusion that Jesus Christ is not God, and that's what they were trying to do. And not only as it reads, not only did they take out all those words meaning Lord or God and replace it with Jehovah, but they also took certain scriptures, complete scriptures, and messed them up, changed the reading of them so that it would deny the deity of Christ. And there's a whole list under each one of those names that I gave out, Kurion, Kurios, and those types of things. They've listed the scriptures where that takes place, and I have them all here. I'm going to see if I can put them over there underneath the tags and the descriptions. I'm going to see if I can put them all under there, or as many as I can at least, so you can see those and try those for yourself. And I do challenge you to do that, especially if you're a Jehovah's Witness. And just to give you an example, like if a scripture said something like Iesos estin Kurios, which is Jesus is Lord, they would replace that with Iesos estin Jehovah, I guess, is the way it would read. So that's just an example, and I challenge you, as well as the Life After Watchtower Support Ministry challenges you, to go ahead and do that research for yourself. And like I said, I'll try to supply as many of these verses as I can. So do that, and I'm going to maybe try to post some more videos in regards to the difference between the Jehovah's Witnesses and historical biblical Christianity. And like I said, I'll try to get some videos up regarding the dead ends of atheism. If you have any questions, comments, those are welcomed. I appreciate them. I want them. If you're a Jehovah's Witness, I'm going to tell you, just like I've told the Mormons in all my other videos, I do not do this because I want to blast you. I don't do it out of hate. I do it because I love you. I do it because I'm a Christian, and as a Christian, it's my duty to do the best I can to promote truth and to get the truth out there, the truth of Jesus Christ and who He is. And the truth is that the Bible and historical Christianity, as far as I've studied, promotes the Trinity, and they promote the deity of Jesus Christ. Most importantly, that's what the Bible teaches. And it doesn't matter which translation you're looking at, whether you're looking at an English translation or the oldest Greek and Hebrew translations. But I challenge you to get one of those interlinear translations and check that out. I appreciate you watching. God bless.